This is Optimal Finance Daily, episode 893, Grim Comedy from Mr. Money Mustache's Junkmail, by Mr. Money Mustache of MrMoneyMustache.com. And I am Dan. I'm here each and every weekday bringing you some of the best personal finance blogs on the planet in audio form. And before we get going with the post today, I want to ask you a question. Do you think a community is hard to build? You're right, if you use Facebook groups or you're managing a mess of different services. But with a mighty network, you're able to build a community that's so valuable you can charge for it and so well designed that it essentially runs itself. Right now, they're offering the best deal they have available anywhere at mightynetworks.com/OFD. You get 3 months free when you sign up for a year, but you have to go to mightynetworks.com/OFD. This is their very best deal. 3 months free, so go right now to mightynetworks.com/OFD. And now let's get right to today's post as we optimize your life. Grim Comedy from Mr. Money Mustache's Junkmail, by Mr. Money Mustache of MrMoneyMustache.com. Consumerism. The growing mustachian army fights and slashes away great swaths of it night and day. We wake ourselves from the nightmare of our irrational desires for 400 horsepower SUVs and 4,000 square foot houses. We advance further to slice the enormous love handles of fat from our daily routines. We disband our armies of domestic housekeeping servants and stop requiring slaves to tend to our whims for food, coffee, and fingernail therapy when we're out on the town. And then, as our own lives become as light and free as a speeding bicycle on a mountain road, we start freeing our friends and family from their own bonds. It feels great, and the legion of liberated souls will soon number in the millions. But yet the ridiculous attempts of the consumer world to ensnare victims go on in the filthy back alleys we have yet to address. Like a pack of giant freak of evolution worm snakes slithering in a vast river of urine and feces, there are still companies out there trying their darndest to sell people stuff they don't need, regardless of how much it will destroy their lives or the planet which provides all of our shared wealth. I sometimes try to deny it, circulating in my privileged life of bicycles, library books, and you, the mustachians. I pretend that the shopping malls have closed and the former customers are all out there chipping up the asphalt to plant great community gardens. The Escalades are all gliding slowly along their final conveyor belt, about to hit the carbide blades of the grinder which will shred them for reprocessing into wind turbines and solar panels. But yesterday, someone had the nerve to stuff the mailbox at the Mustache residence full of colorful flyers advertising a huge array of absolute and these flyers reminded me that our work here is far from done, and they enraged me sufficiently that I was forced to grab a pair of scissors and some school glue in order to make an infographic for you that you can see in this post. Study it and try to keep a handle on your pulse rate, for it is horrifying indeed. Are people out there still buying scary white bread fast food and jugs of soft drinks, a substance only barely less toxic than drain cleaner? The food is sold with big close-ups of deep-fried batter, when instead the image should be of the decaying 720-pound corpse of a man who died in his mid-40s of diabetes and obesity complications. If you need food when you're not at home, you look in your backpack and pull out your bag of almonds or the Tupperware full of spicy Indian food you made last week. Or if you're rich, you find a place where some humans will cook food for you from recognizable ingredients. Aaron's is selling its financially illiterate customers a $289 radio for $720 by printing the monthly cost in big letters so they think of $60, when instead the offer should have them thinking of a homeless shelter or a grinning bankruptcy lawyer. If you need a radio, you open up Craigslist and click For Sale Electronics. You'll find something just as sweet, well under $100. And the televisions. You can choose from 73-inch, 82-inch, and 92-inch, so you can make the football players really big in your tiny living room with a floor littered with unpaid credit card statements. You don't have time to read a book on how to manage your money or comb the listings for an apartment within biking distance of work. There's too much good stuff on TV, and your favorite team just made the playoffs. Plus, since you paid over $4,800 for the TV set even before counting the $1,400 a year digital premium package, you really need to get your money's worth. I find all of this stuff really funny, even as I find it supremely unjust. Logically speaking, none of the in my infographic should even exist. Why would anyone enter debt slavery just to buy a product that offers only superficial pleasure while simultaneously destroying their lives? How could any company owner feel good about offering such products for sale and applying marketing finesse to further grease the funnel which sucks in vulnerable customers? Although it's all within the rules of the free market, which I love so much, it's really no different from a mental mafia that preys on financially unsophisticated people. Hey, let's gather a bunch of smart people, marketers, lawyers, and MBAs, then back them with a bunch of money to fool people into signing contracts where they legally have to pay us most of their income for life. We'll offer the token of worthless trinkets or short-term loans as our product, but the real product will be chains and handcuffs. We'll make a killing. I simply cannot imagine how this feels like a good idea to the people in that boardroom. To compare, I sometimes imagine that I could write so persuasively that I could offer an ebook of my own stuff on this blog and sell thousands of copies at $99.99 each. It would target the most desperate of readers, promising them the tools to get out of debt and a lifetime of financial independence. With proper desperation, I could extract an outlandish price from everyone. Would I do it? No. Wake up, rich people of the boardrooms. Congratulations, you're smart and you've mastered the system. You can influence people and apply yourself to make as much money as you could ever need in almost any field in existence. So why the are you selling poisonous white bread burgers and rip-off $720 boombox installment plans? Wake up and do something meaningful with your life, idiots. Ugh. I suppose my ranting like this is a little like getting mad at a mosquito for wanting to steal my blood. In a capitalist free market, resources flow to incentives with almost biological efficiency. If one boardroom stops offering the predatory installment plans, it creates an even more profitable hole for someone else to fill. Prices rise until supply materializes to meet demand. But you and I will still keep trying, hacking, and slashing. With enough cultural change, the market for things that wreck your life can be marginalized and stigmatized almost into oblivion. Just as the business of professional assassin is generally frowned upon and represents only a tiny fraction of our economy, so we can crush things like high-fructose corn syrup beverages, Escalades, and Hummers being deployed to carry only a single real estate agent and 300% annual interest contracts on disposable consumer trinkets. Are you in? You just listened to the post titled Grim Comedy from Mr. Money Mustache's Junkmail by Mr. Money Mustache of MrMoneyMustache.com. And hey, online communities can be difficult to build, but if you go to MightyNetworks.com/OFD, you'll see it's so easy and simple to set up, you'll be up and running in minutes. Mighty Networks are seeing some amazing results. An author was able to debut on the New York Times bestseller list from the books she pre-sold in her Mighty Network. And a speaker was able to build a new 7-figure business by launching a membership site via his Mighty Network. Right now, they're offering the best deal they have available anywhere at MightyNetworks.com/OFD. You get 3 months free when you sign up for a year, but you have to go to MightyNetworks.com/OFD. This is their very best deal, 3 months free. So go right now to MightyNetworks.com/OFD. And that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for listening, and I will be back with you tomorrow where I'll have a post from Budgets Are Sexy. So I'll see you there for the first day of August where your optimal life awaits.